My name is AJ with TechTakes, and in this video, I'm going to be going over what you need to make high-quality, watchable videos on a budget. Let's get into it. I see so many new YouTubers with great content, but their video looks something like this. Now in this clip, the video isn't absolutely terrible, but it's not good either. And the audio is 100% subpar. I'm using the camera's in-body microphone, and I'm using the 6 lights I already have in this room I'm filming in. It's really lacking that professional look and sound. Look at all of your favorite YouTubers. Most of them have videos that look and sound much better than this. The clip I just showed you was missing 2 key things: audio and the lighting. If you had absolutely no gear and I gave you $150, what would you buy? Most of you probably said a camera, understandably. And although a camera is important, when making budget videos, it isn't needed 99% of the time. Why? Because you probably have a perfectly capable camera in your pocket. Right now I'm shooting with an iPhone 7. Now no, the quality's not going to be as good as a mirrorless or DSLR camera, but the quality in this video is totally usable for your beginning YouTube videos. And just to reinforce my point even further, this phone I'm using now can be found for $50 used. It's an LG G3, and the video quality is pretty good. Definitely usable for your beginning YouTube videos. Audio and lighting are so much more important than a camera. Audio is king. Most people will never notice when a video's audio is good, but when the audio is subpar, it is so noticeable. It makes a huge difference in how your video is perceived. Currently, I'm using a Rode Video Micro. It is an affordable shotgun microphone. It uses no batteries. It plugs right into your camera or phone. The Rode Video Micro is around $50 to $60. And if you're using it with your phone, you'll need to tack on an extra $15 for the special cable. One thing with a shotgun microphone is you need to make sure the microphone is within a couple feet of you to pick up good audio. Now, if you don't want to shell out $50 to $60, or if you're not able to film that close to your camera, another thing you can look at is a lapel mic. This specific one comes with the microphone, a 6-foot extension cable, and an adapter if you're using it with your phone. It's a great mic for $11. In this clip, I'm using the $11 lapel mic. It's not the best microphone, and it's not going to outperform the Rode Video Micro, but it's going to be way better than your phone or camera microphone, and it's only $11. The only downside is you will have a cable attached to you, and you're going to want to be careful not to bump the lapel mic or move the cable too much because you will hear it. The Rode Video Micro and the lapel mic are both available on Amazon, and the link is in the description. Lighting is equally important when making your videos. Cameras work by having a lens allowing light into a sensor. That sensor then turns the light into the image you see. Now that's a very basic overview of how a camera works, but it gets the point across. Now you don't necessarily need to buy lighting. Luckily, we have a natural light source called the sun. I'm going to move over to a clip of me in front of a window to show you what natural sunlight can look like in your videos. So right now I'm filming right in front of a big pane glass window. Now some of the downsides to this is you have to film obviously when the sun is out, which can be difficult for some people. I know me personally, I a lot of times film at night, so it would really hinder when I can make videos. One of the other really annoying things filming with natural sunlight is if it's cloudy out, as the clouds move, your lighting is going to change. So when you're making videos, if you're making multiple cuts, it can look something like this. Now I did that in post to kind of change the lighting. It's an overcast day, so it's really not going to do that, but something slightly annoying, but it's not stopping you from making quality videos. You can also use lamps laying around your house. If you go this route, make sure all of the light bulbs are the same and all the light bulbs give off a very white light. This can be very difficult to do without casting harsh shadows, so I tend to not recommend that. If you really want to go that route, there are some great resources online. Just make sure you do plenty of research on how to set the lights up so they look as good as possible. I may make another video on how to use lighting around the house, but for this video, I'm going to shy away from that. I don't think it's the best option unless you are on an extreme budget. If you want the best quality lighting on your videos, you're going to want to pick up a set of soft boxes. Now, soft boxes are powerful lights that have a diffuser in front of it to give off a very soft light. And what that means is you're going to have very soft shadows in the background if you have shadows at all. It gives off a much cleaner look. Without a diffuser, you're going to have a very harsh light. It's also going to give off a lot more shadows, and personally, it's blinding me right now. Currently, I'm using a set of soft boxes from Amazon made by ESDDI. The price is around $50 to $60, and the quality isn't the best, but In the price range of $50 to $60, it's by far the best you'll get. They give off a constant light, there is no dimming on them, but they work. For beginning videos, they're going to do perfectly fine. And just a heads up, there are some similar ones in the same price range on Amazon made by Limo Studio and Julia Studio. I purchased both of these. The Limo Studio came with no light stand, it was missing it, and the Julia Studio came completely broken. When I got my ESDDI set in, they were perfectly fine. The Amazon link to the ESDDI light setup I use is in the description. But there you go, 2 things you can do on a budget to make your videos look great. I always say invest in audio and lighting before you invest in a camera. A great camera with no external audio and bad lighting is going to be way worse than a bad camera with good external audio and good lighting. Throw me a comment if you have any questions. I'll be sure to answer it in a comment or in a video. And if you have any recommendations on making videos on a budget or budget video gear, throw that in the comments as well. I'm sure a lot of viewers would appreciate it. And most importantly, subscribe for more budget tech and content creating tips. This is AJ with TechTakes, and I'll see you all in the next one.